let's go back into your decision to enter the portal and come to Michigan. So let's just reflect for a moment and go into the elements that led you to that decision. What was it that made you decide you wanted to become a Wolverine?
I thought I was ready for a new start, a fresh start, and entered the transfer portal. I love Coach Dusty, and I love everything he was about, and he had a lot of belief in me. I love the system and the play style, and I thought it fit me very well.
You know, you were obviously a super decorated guy coming out of high school, experienced some adversity, and then you grinded it out and really made some really significant improvements last year shooting the basketball. Take me into the lab and how you were able to do that. What was behind the improvement?
Yeah, for me it was just like the mental game, just having more confidence, and I didn't feel like it was a lot of mechanics. I made a little tweak, not really a lot of tweaks, and I just stayed in the gym, got up shots to build my confidence, and it was different last year, and I feel like I'll improve this year too.
You know, one of the things I was doing some reading up on you, and I was reading one of the things your brother said. He said, "Hey, you know, you gotta work on a player's mental. Or part of a player's mental is dialing into his game. You know, when you tell him not to shoot, that works on his mental. Michigan is going to be a place where they are going to encourage him to shoot simple shots. Is that part of the decision to come to Michigan?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a part of the decision. Coach Dusty had a lot of confidence in me. He told me he was going to give me freedom offensively as long as I just work hard on defense, and that's something I always take with me everywhere I go, defense.
So one of the things that we know about you, in addition to obviously the dramatic improvement you made shooting the basketball from day one, man, you can find people. One of the best in the country when it comes to that side of things. So what about that piece of it? Being able to find people like very few guards in the country. What about that?
Yeah, I think that's what sets me apart from a lot of people, and that's one of my big identities as a player. And now that I'm surrounded by a lot of great talent, I feel like it'll complement me even more.
Yeah, so you look around, you know, Michigan didn't have Yaks at the time when you committed. It was a roster that was in flux. You know, what did you think about that though? Because it wasn't like the roster was set with the kind of talent that it has now, but you took a leap of faith. You know, why were you so encouraged that? Well, how did you? I mean, did you know that they were going to get Jacksonville? What did you see at the time when you went ahead and committed anyway?
The reason I really committed was because the coach. I love Dusty, and he had a lot of belief in me. He told me if I was to commit, we would get a lot of good players that he was talking to, and yeah, I guess he was just showing them. I guess he was showing the bigs my film, showing them how I could pass, and I guess they wanted to come. I guess it helped with the recruitment.
I got you. All right, so for people who haven't seen you play, Elliot, let's get the scouting report from you. I like the players to talk about themselves and break down their game. So pretend you're a coach or a scout in the stands and you're watching Elliot Cadeau. Tell the people what they're going to see.
They're going to see a pass-first point guard, somebody that gets happy when their teammates succeed. They're going to see somebody that can touch the paint at will, and somebody that can hit down shots and just be a floor general and an extension of the coach on the floor.
And where would you say your biggest area of growth? Where do you expect it to be from last year's Elliot Cadeau to the Elliot Cadeau that they're going to see on the court when you take the court for Michigan?
Yeah, my goals, I want to be like an all-league type of player, all first team in this league. I want to cut down my turnovers. I know that was a big thing for me last year. I just want to raise my turnover to assist ratio and just grow in every single statistical category, and also like improving my shot. I want to be a 40% three-point shooter.
Yeah, and how did you think that this offense that Michigan runs really caters to your game in a way, not to really down where you came from? How do you think that this offense specifically caters to your game in ways that really enhances you to where you came from?
Yeah, I just think that it's a very free offense. Like, there's not as many sets being called. It's more of like a spacing and player movement kind of offense, and I think once I get used to all the player movements and all the correct spacings, I think I'll be able to be on the court and play freely without any thoughts. And I think that's when I'm at my best.
Yeah, and so you can come in and right away kind of see who you're kind of vibing with, who you're developing chemistry with. Like Yak said, already I can see kind of, I'm gonna vibe with everybody, but I can see like I'm developing this two-man game chemistry with my Reds.
Yeah.
You know, I got this live thing that's developing. You kind of see there's some vibes, some chemistry developing with anybody in particular so far?
I think me and Aday really complement each other. I think he's a very good passer, very underrated passer, and I think a 2-game with me and him would be really hard to stop.
Well, Elliot, man, appreciate you taking the time. Good luck this season, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.